And that's not been the case when he was on Gentlemates. Of course, they didn't end up making it here. And the NIP team going through the LCQ, but now finding themselves in the lower bracket. It is all of a sudden that both of these incredible sides do or die. First shot from Oski, stuck bottom left.
That's what they want to see. Oski snipes the bottom corner. Nas got in the way. Twisted Minds couldn't get the block. Twisted Minds, who he can go so quiet when he's not playing his best.
But then when he is playing nice and loudly, goodness gracious, he becomes suddenly one of the top players in Europe when he was competing in Europe. In MENA for sure as well. Sent the opposite side to save. Top corner found! And from the back of Radosin, the second goal in the game.
Radosin giveth, Radosin taketh, for all the talk of his brilliance. His first real contribution in this game is to reverse it into his own net. Oski does choose to slow things down. Sit forwards. Nubo is already up. Rise as well. He is the player that controls the speed of Twisted Minds, and he gets towards Atomic. Atomic shoots, and he has the power, and Twisted Minds have turned it around.
We said we wanted to see him, and Rise managed to. Gives the ball straight away after he gets bumped, and a rocket towards that right-hand side. Oski makes contact, but not nearly enough.
Nice. Gets it high, 15 seconds left, the nip to make something happen. They have dunk on Atomic. Atomic chooses to leave it, knowing Nubo is coming in. That is fantastic composure there from the Middle Eastern org. Radosin, good challenge. Keeps low. Atomic, though, does put it on net. Nas clears it. Nip needs something. They have to keep this ball high. Oski does just about that. Nubo fakes it. It's kept high. Is anyone going to be there? No, they're not. And Twisted Minds came back for 4-3 and ended up blitzing them in the next 3 matches. Twisted Minds need to make sure that this time, now they have the bit between their teeth, they continue to chomp down upon it. Don't let it go. It's a chance though for Rise, and it is the better start in game 2. Twisted Minds looking more like their old selves.
It's a pretty big dunk as well from Nubo, and Oski a complete miss, and then forces Nats to have to go for it. Nubo's there, just force him to make the quick touch. Not too much time though, and yet again, as soon as Nats gets anywhere near the ball, he's being harassed. Oski from that right-hand side, up for one, down, second. The touch though, interrupted by the TM defense.
Yeah, solid again there from Atomic. Radosin tries to force that one. The redirect maybe wasn't quite on. Oski's turn, finds Nats, Nash
from the blind spot. The defender had no idea. He backs off from Oski, gets removed, has to land, and Nas swipes across, and you see the energy. Tries to keep asking the question, but then Oski doesn't have an answer.
Rise needs Atomic to come in here instead. Loses it out to Nubo. Great play. Nubo the flip reset. Surely he sinks it. Oh, he's at the crossbar, and Rise can't follow.
He had
Nubo
the angle
so often.
They both know the star players on each team, I think. Radosin's not been necessarily carrying the same weight that he was in the previous series. Tries to pass it middle. It's a lovely demo. It's an even better shot and a save. Somehow the cherry.
Well done, Nubo. Key moments in this series. Nas has to leave that one. Needs that boost and gets it. That's important. Nubo, though, still takes control. He's got reset. Does he get a pitch? He doesn't need to. Atomic comes in but can't score.
It's a fantastic fake. Somehow NIP defense do manage to read it. Nas with nobody moving up with him. Oski's a little bit too far behind. He will not be that good offensive partner.
Rise lets that one fall. Here's Atomic. He goes high. Radosin has to win this race. Can't get dunked. Avoids it. 1 second away from overtime. As soon as this ball lands, Atomic wants to take out Nas. Nas wriggles away. Can he get a pinch here? Can he get a counter attack here? Oski into the shot. Defender flow! So near. And that's a great challenge in the center. What does Atomic do with this one? He can't do anything. Oski's on him too quick. Nas and Radosin both waiting in the center, but it's Nubo that comes away with the ball. Radosin tries to put Nubo. Falls to Rise. Who shoots? Saves crossbar! Forces it! What a performance from him, and what a reaction!
I mean, they can force it through at the end, and the save just hitting the crossbar from Nas. It's a nightmare. Going onto that ball from the sideways position means there's no power that he can give you. He has to drive onto it.
Studying this matchup, who've reached semi-finals, grand finals, and done it all as well. We go into game 3. Twisted Minds won off the lower semis. That's a great start there from...
Where was that last game? Nas, as soon as he finds himself unchallenged, he then fakes it out. Rise reads him, doesn't even see Oski. Falls off the post, uses dodge immediately. Onto the reset, but no, nothing available. Radosin has to catch, he does, only as far as Atomic! And that near post just about covered by Oski, the goal scorer.
Oski, here he is after that big block. He takes his time with it, uses all of his boost, calls in Nas for the teammate. But again, into the Pyjamas, their boost control has not been ideal, and Twisted Minds have been stealing so much, and that is what happens when you run out of the one resource in the game.
As soon as Nubo collects it, and you see Nas getting completely harassed on the backboard by Atomic, he has no way he can go with it. He makes contact, yes, but it's not convincing again. It's lovely play from TM, and the harassment on everybody on NIP is starting to ramp back up again. Oh, it's open. Rise can shoot with enough power. He secures the second, and NIP, they start to fall apart under pressure.
Twisted Minds, their best performance since that night in Raleigh when they got the reverse sweep against, you guessed it, a French team, the French team in Karmine Corp. We've not seen this version of them since then. But they're playing that beautiful, expansive style. But there's Nip back again! And just about wriggled home. Redosin made it wipe its feet.
Oh, he did his best, didn't he? It's a lovely demo. Nubo doesn't see it coming, and through the fire and flames, a goal in favor of the Ninjas.
If they're going to go out, they're going to go out swinging. That's what we want to see as neutrals. Don't know if Twisted Minds want to see that, but here comes Nas, and Oski combines.
Open again! Large Oscar strikes when the iron is hot. Sees that there is a huge exodus from the blue half of the pitch. The TM players push down too far. He can take advantage.
Nearly, but Nubo now has complete control on only one defender. Redosin has Nas next to him, but Nas has no boost. This could be a massive bump. Redosin gets something on it. Redosin starting to warm up, but look at them on the goal line for Ninjas and Pyjamas. Both chasing each other's tails. And then Nubo tries to force it in, but Redosin somehow gets the block. And Ninjas and Pyjamas escape. Defensive frailty there from Nubo is something we saw plenty yesterday against Team Secret. Really unlike him, but pressure of the World Championships can get to us all. Here's Nas.
Oh.
Is he about to come up?
An assassin strikes from the shadows. Takes it to the backboard and delivers the dagger. NIP clear by 2.
Desperately searching for pennies on the ground. Atomic's pre-jump, massive pre-jump. It's bypassed him, no good effort.
But again, that's that magic we wanted to see. We wanted to see it go crazy. And goodness me! I thought that was going post. Nubo had other ideas. Opposite shot sees 2 commit to the corner. Pixel, perfect. Final 15, Nas up high, finds Redosin. One more would certainly seal it. And for the 1 reset, pitches it central, but 2 get sent to it. Nas may well escort this back into his own half. He doesn't. Redosin removes Rise. That's going to be stopping that attack from really culminating to anything. Nas then slowing it down. Atomic central, 1 remove, 2 up though from NIP. The first game of theirs secured.
Nas was already up for it. The ball being played definitely on the yellow half of the pitch. Here comes Rise, can't get the shooting angle, won't be able to keep it going, to live the play.
Chance.
Instead, they've overcommitted. Twisted Minds thought this was their moment, but they were so very, very wrong.
I mean, that again, it's just shades of what we saw last time, an overcommit, and immediately we see NIP take advantage. They bunker down. They're not really used to that though, NIP. They're not used to being the team that's going to sit back and wait.
But Twisted Minds, I mean, they're not looking particularly dangerous at the moment.
No. They're not showdown style players. That's going to be over for Rado. Can it get on target?
Okay.
Atomic. Beautiful positioning. He has to be perfect there. Otherwise, he just helps it back into his own half.
Oski can only put that one down, though. Rise to the top corner. Nas and Oski salvage the ball away. Twisted Minds suddenly get their danger back. Now, Poe, towards the net. Oski punches it as far as Nas. He puts it on target. And once again, Twisted Minds have left the back door open.
NIP starting to feast. Everybody committing too far. Atomic fancied some boost instead. I said about boost over ball earlier.
Now it's Redosin's turn. Nip finishing this series with a flourish. Twisted Minds did get goals back in the last game after conceding a couple in a row. They can do it again. Nas, though, has he just found his way in? They need Gibbs. They need a goalkeeper.
It's a hat trick. It's again just shoot on the open net. They push too far up. You can power play it in a reverse sweep. Now it's happening against them potentially.
Well, we'll see. I mean, Nip fan will tell you we're still a long way from that, and Twisted Minds will be telling themselves that, especially even if they don't come back into this game, this builds momentum for the 5th.
And that's one. That's what they'll be thinking. There were so many goals in the last last game. With this, a couple fewer, and the bumps, the harassment for TM. That's what won them games 1 and 2.
But all that matters right now for Ninjas in Pyjamas is that the grains of sand continue to keep falling. And now only 10 seconds remains. It's looking like, at the very least, NiP are gonna have their second chance of a best-of-5 reverse sweep in a row. Even if Rise had scored, it wouldn't have mattered. NiP are gonna take it. We're heading all the way to Champions Field. And what an opening to Crowd Day in the LDLC Arena. I'll keep talking. Fill this ball. It's the That's 1-4.
Every single goal coming from Nas in that game for NIP. What a monstrous showing from him. Activating at the last possible moment.
As this game gets closer to the end, as the pressure ramps up even further, Twisted Mind's beginning to step back up again. Big Devo must be a goal. Surely Oski gets something on it and Nubo can't score.
If there's one player you want there too, it's going to be Nubo.
Nubo wants to get the 100. He can score from these situations. Redosin is up. He sends it down. Rise and Atomic getting each other's way. Here's Nas into the corner. Follows it up. Will there be a pass? Redosin can't quite get the end on that. It is
The crowd does not. 3 to go.
The reverse sweep is in there.